Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about why an electric scooter is actually pretty helpful in this time of self-quarantine.
We're gonna do vlog style today. So we got Chuck back there, 6 feet behind me.
We're going to cruise around a little bit and just see, basically figure out why scooters are kind of handy. We asked a bunch of people on Facebook, we made a post, we got some feedback, some new ideas that I hadn't even thought about, and we're going to show you each of those ideas, some things that you may not have realized. So one of the things that everybody's talking about not wanting to do, and that is pumping gas. It's something that I didn't even realize because I guess it's just been my job. My fiance never pumps the gas, but a lot of people don't want to go to pump gas already because it's just kind of dirty. You know, everybody's touching the handle and this and that. But now in this time of, you got this virus going on and it lives on surfaces for a number of hours or even days, let's go check out the gas station. Let's go see what's going on there. All right, so here we are at the gas station by my house. You gotta take extra precautions, and this is why a lot of people choose to, ride a scooter. A lot of the comments in the Facebook were about, using their scooter instead of their car because they simply don't want to go get gas unless they have to. And so when you're on a scooter, you actually get to places sometimes quicker. You don't have to fill up gas. You obviously charge it with electricity in your house, and so you don't run any of the risks of contaminating yourself or getting the virus from these kind of public places. So if you're not really wanting to drive, a lot of times the second option for people is public transportation. So we're about to go check that out. All right, so we're here at the BART station, and as you can see, it's basically a ghost town. This is a weekday. Usually the parking lots, you can't get there's 600 and something parking spots here. I see about 3 cars total. And I think the reason why is that BART has always been dirty and they need to clean this thing up. But now with the virus, you got people that are, in an enclosed space without proper ventilation in these BART cars, and they don't want to be in that situation for any length of time. So as you can see, nobody's taking public transportation right now. So it's another reason why a lot of people are choosing to ride their scooters, because for shorter trips, maybe even up to 5 or 10 miles, or on certain scooters even longer than that, you can take your scooter to the same place that you would go on public transportation. And right now the streets are relatively clear of cars, so you don't have to worry as much about getting hit by a car because there's so much traffic. There's really not any traffic anymore. There's like a car that goes by every minute or so. But as you can see here at the BART station, it's quite empty. So the other part of this whole thing is that people are not taking Ubers and taxis. So I just talked to the one taxi driver that's over there right now. He didn't want to be on camera, which I can understand, but he's like, there's no business. And usually there's a line of taxis out there outside the BART station waiting to take people to their destination, right? There's one right now, and he's just standing around saying that there's no business. I don't think people want to be in enclosed spaces with other people, right? I mean, it kind of makes sense. People don't want to be in Ubers and in taxis. So that business is kind of going away. And so, you're not going to find them. It's just another reason why alternative modes of transportation might be the answer right now. It's very hard to be, 6 feet away when you're in a BART car if there's more than 10 people in a BART car. And sometimes during the Hey babe.
Hey babe, what time do you think you're coming home?
Maybe a couple hours, I think.
Couple hours. Okay. So on your way back, can you just check to see if you can find some yeast? If you cannot find any yeast, I found a YouTube video that you can make your own. So maybe find me some pineapple juice, non-sweetened.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. We'll try to go for the yeast first.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. Anyway, so we're out here getting the vlog done. Of course, 6 feet apart all the time. But Vienna, my fiance, just called and she needed to get some yeast. We figured, this is another opportunity to see how it is, you know, to go run errands. Because, you know, I mean, I guess you could run your errands with a car, but for short trips, like, I prefer using my scooter for a number of reasons. I think it's quicker. I can feel the air and stuff like that. Also, right now there's not a lot of traffic on the road, so it's pretty easy to get from place to place. So let's go see if we can get some yeast for Vienna.
And we're off to the store.
You know, what's nice is that we got here in like, what, 1.5 minutes?
Yeah.
You know, normally, even the trip where you're going 3 blocks, you know, you got to get back in your car, drive, you got to go to the intersection and like wait for the stop sign. Man, we just take the crosswalk, car stop for us. It's great today. And then boom, we're here in like 2 seconds. Although I can't find the yeast. There's sugar. So we're gonna cruise up to Safeway. All right.
Chuck, how's the drive?
It's good, man. This is about the worst road I ever been on, but you know, it's not that bad.
There's no cars. Like, we've been in the street and not a single vehicle has been behind us.
There's a couple coming now. We probably
Right when I
We're here at Safeway, and we're gonna go see if we can get some yeast. Make sure it's always a good idea to lock up your scooter, of course. Usually recommend a U-lock, but we left it at the office, you know, for the 10 or 20 minutes we'll be here. I think it's fine. Yeah, good thing we didn't need bath tissue. Temporarily out of stock. Flour's out. Ah, yeast. Oh. No. There's actually another Safeway just 2 blocks over. It's really weird. It's like the community market Safeway. So we can just cruise over there.
Okay.
Are you crossing your fingers?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
crossing my fingers. Let's see if we can find what we look for. Yeast, yeast, yeast. That's where we're supposed to be. Damn. See? Right here. Gone. No luck. Let's go to the next place, I guess. And you know, it's like running these errands, it's like kind of a pain in the butt if you're driving, because you're just like fighting for parking spots, waiting for people to pull out, blah blah blah. But then, you know, if you're on a scooter, at least you don't mind them going from place to place because it's so quick. All right, well, that's store number 3. I think the only one we have left is Monterey Market,
Okay.
which is the little local area store, you know. Camera. this is it. I mean, it's like a bakery, you know. So got yeast. It was this random store, racks of cool coffee and cheese, and we got it. 1 pound of yeast is it's probably enough yeast for like a super long time, but pretty happy about that. Kind of the last thing for me, you know, it is somewhat of a practical reason that I like to have a scooter, is because when I'm cooped up inside working from home, not able to go out and like do different things, what I can do is I can still ride as a stress reliever. So I'll take a fast scooter and ride all the way up the mountain to Tilden Park. I'll take corners at speed, you know, of course when it's safe and everything like that. But boy, it's a really nice stress reliever for me and for a lot of people to just go and cruise around, and then I come home refreshed, chilled out, and get back to work. So that is one other benefit of you know, having an electric scooter during this time of the virus.
As you guys seen, we went to multiple stores and we're, you know, zipping back and forth, going here and going there. But on a scooter, it's quite fun. It's not that many cars out right now, and the streets are just empty, and you just go and you just feel free and have that quick escape about what's going on around you and just enjoy the road. So I'm a fan of scooters. Check back there, 6 feet. Stay back, stay back.
So, you know, we went to 7 stores today. I didn't know this was gonna happen. We just got the call, and going to 7 stores on an electric scooter, it actually probably took us 30 minutes total, even though all these stores were like miles away. In a car, this would not be something that I would ever do. 7 stores, doesn't matter how far they are away. Just parking and getting out and all that mess is like at least probably a couple hours of time. We were able to complete this task of getting the yeast, went to 7 different stores, and ended up getting it because we were on scooters. And then the other thing that we kind of realized when we got back was that, you know, I have a smile on my face every time I ride, and it's not just because I'm on an electric scooter having fun. I'm riding with my friends, and you know, Raymir, the guy holding the camera right now, he is my friend. And so, you know, we just cruise around and make movies and videos, and it's fun, you know. So I think that sense of like being able to go wherever you want, in and out of stores, it gives you this like mobility freedom that you don't really have any other way. Babe, I got the yeast.
Awesome.
All right.
Hey babe, let it sit for a second. Don't touch it. Thanks, baby.
Sure.
Actually, can you go get us some butter?
Oh. All right, let's do it.